Up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Tachi. I am back, man. I am back better than ever. Guys, I'm sorry I've been having a lot of technical issues. A lot of things I had planned, things that didn't work out, things that I changed around, things that I wanted to do, didn't want to do. But anyways, guys, I'm back at it, and I'm back bigger than ever. I got you playable monster mod. And what this mod does is it basically makes it so you can play as any monster in the game outside of dragons, and it's very simple to use. I mean, you know, this mod also uses DLC creatures, so it requires Dawnguard and Dragonborn. Become a monster to start. Simply buy summon chest of Plormorth tomes. So it's a spell that you can get from Fornor or Farnor, whatever the heck that guy's name is. He's in the Dragon's Reach. You know what I'm talking about. That little wizard right there. So basically the spell is pretty easy to use. It's cheap. So you just buy it. Now what's going to happen is that you're going to have a big chest. I mean a big chest. Now guys, this is a chest that's humongous. And it kind of, like, when you place it down, it's going to be kind of random. Like, it's going to be basically lopsided, so you kind of have to place it. You'll see what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys, this is Dragon Reach. You want to go to Dragon Reach, right next to Whiterun. You know, it's the big little castle at the top. You know, you guys know what Whiterun looks like. But anyways, can I also, guys, let me ask you this. Can I hit about 10 likes? 10 likes on this video. That's not that much likes, but you guys can give me 10 likes. I highly appreciate it, so that way I can produce more content like this daily, and I know that you guys are enjoying this. Now I know I came off and on, you know, I knew I know I do that a lot, you know when I come off and on, and I kind of, you know, not consistent as I should be. I apologize for that. You guys got me to 500 subscribers. I am so happy that I got 500 subscribers, guys. You don't know. So that's why I'm coming at you guys with the awesome mod, hooking you guys up. So right here, you want to talk to this mage, get this spell tome right here, okay? And you want to get this spell tome, okay? Now, it's an awesome spell tome because it's just awesome. I mean, this mod is just incredibly awesome. Like, who wouldn't want to change into anything in the game? I mean, well, besides dragons, you can't change those, but that would be awesome. If you guys can make it so you can fly, that would be awesome too. So talk to the mod developers, talk to, you know, anyone you know. Try to get a flying mod, because I think that would be awesome. I don't know what this guy was doing. I was just looking at him, seeing, you know, what he has to offer. He don't got the offer, but it's okay, because, you know, our boy over there, Fawner, or whatever the heck that guy's name is, hooked us up. So now, once you get the spell, you want to basically go somewhere where you're comfortable. Go somewhere where you know that if you put down an object, it won't necessarily be in a place that you don't want it to be. Because let me just tell you this, I don't know if this chest is a static object that basically cannot be removed unless you install the mod, but when you place down this chest, like I said, it's gonna be lopsided, it's gonna be looking kind of corny, but other than that, you have a whole like buttload of freaking like books in here that are basically all monsters in the game. So it's really awesome, guys. Like right here, you can see the spell tomes, whole bunch of spell tomes, different creatures, and it's just so awesome because you can fully change these creatures. And what's cool about it is that it comes with a whole bunch of like variety of options. Like, let's say I change into a skeleton, I will have anything related to the skeleton, such as the spells, the weapons, and that's what makes it really cool. But also, guys, you get powers too, which come with the spells, but I'll tell you all that about that in a bit. But right now, you can see that right now I have the you know, the book or whatever, and then I just, you know, activate it so I can get the creature that I'm using, which is the, I think he's a what, Dogger Overlord or something like that. It's Draugr. I don't know how to say it, but I think that's what he is a Draugr Overlord. So next, what you want to do is just go somewhere. I want to recommend go somewhere where you're not around a lot of enemies, and then basically want to make sure, I don't know, for me, I just personally took all my clothes off, took all my equipment off, that way I can change into this guy without no problems. And look at that, look at this, I am a Draugr Overlord, or whatever the heck you call it, but I'm just, man, this kind of reminds me of Overlord. Like, if you guys actually watch the you know, anime Overlord, and that's another thing, guys, I do want to talk about anime because I am a Tachi, you know, I love anime, you know, I'm that ninja that loves anime. Well, I mean, that ninja, but you know what I'm saying. But anyways, guys, right here, I was kind of getting on topic, but Overlord, you know, it's awesome, man. You guys gotta watch it. I can't wait for season 2. And right here, look at this. I changed into this, you know, this Overlord, you know, well, the Jogger Overlord, and I got all his powers, like basically his unrelenting shout, or you know, unrelenting force that he uses. And you know how, you know, when you're in the catacombs, or you know, the caves or whatever, the ruins, you'll basically see him using that shout. You get all his abilities. That's the cool thing. You get his abilities, and then you want to wait a couple minutes, because you don't want to automatically just go out there and use him without any of his stuff. So that's why I kind of want to tell you that you're gonna have some waiting times, just so that way the objects can then animate on your character, so that way you can use him with him having every personal item and accessory and everything that he has with the monster, like, you know what I'm saying. So right here you can see I have honed ancient Nord battle axe, all this stuff. I kind of didn't really place, I kind of forgot what I was using or what he had, so I kind of just went with the Ebony axe. But it's no different, because right here you got a shield that animated, you got his helmet and everything. It's freaking epic. You got his beard, hair. I mean, you're basically the creature in the full, like, perspective, the full, you know, animation in the game. It's really sick. It's awesome. Let me just tell you one thing though, guys. When you change into a creature, you'll see it in this game that I have the game clip or the gameplay right here, but you want to make sure that you got everything, like you got all the spells and everything like that. The spells are basically, well, what happens is this: when you transform into the monster, you got abilities, right? Or powers. Basically it'll all be corresponding to powers or shouts or whatever, you know, whatever he has, you know, powers, abilities. But you want to make sure you got this. You want to make sure you got revert to human. It will be like revert to human or whatever. It'll become friendly is one of them. Become friendly is the ability. And then you got another one that's become hostile. So what happens is become friendly power allows you to stop the you know, like enemies that see you as a monster and everything, but then they'll become friendly, like they'll become friendly toward you, so you won't, you know, make them all mad and everything and make them attack you. So that's the cool thing. The other one is become hostile, which once you activate become friendly, it automatically add become hostile to your powers or spells, and then you can activate that whenever you want. Now let me talk about this, let me talk about the weapons and the fighting abilities and stuff like that, and the buttons. Okay, so when you hit the I think it's L3. Yeah, when you hit L3, it's the idle stance. That's why you see my guy over here like hitting his chest and stuff. That's an idle stance, I believe. So like when you press that, his idle animation will happen. Then also you have when you hit L2 and R2. See how I have a shield? I press L2 and I can block. Press R2 and I can hit, and everything like that. And then you have now you see this. You see how they're all attacking me? I'm blocking them. Now this is where I activated the become I think it's become friendly. Let me see, it's all the way at the top here. Yeah, there we go. So you got become friendly right here. See, it's a spell that makes civilization become friendly with you. I activated this, but they're still attacking me, and I think the reason why is because they still see me as a threat, because my companions are attacking them, which I try to stop them here with using the whistle from Indigo, which kind of didn't work out, but that's okay. So, you know, then you have become hostile right there. You've seen how I activated become friendly. It adds become hostile, and then you can activate that anytime you want to become an enemy, so to speak. Then you also got Revert Form, which what I was talking about earlier, and which allows you to you know, revert back to your human form. And you want to make sure you do that, guys. You want to make sure that you revert back to your human form before changing into another monster, because if you just change into another monster while you're in monster form, you're basically going to kind of like make it glitch out to where I guess it can kind of make you permanently a monster. So just be aware of that. Yeah, so just make sure you revert back to your original state. So right here, you know, it's kind of funny because look at my guy. He's just kind of running. Like it's kind of weird because you have the running animation along with like I don't know. It's like an animation that you'll have when you're trying to run with them. Like I don't know if you can necessarily run with them. I try to sprint, but it's like it's not really happening too well. I mean, look at the way he's walking. Like, I mean, it's kind of just like he's kind of like floating, kind of gliding across the. You know, it's like not even like he's picking up his feet. It's just so funny. But anyways, you know, that's one of the things. I mean, and guys, just be worried. This is not perfect mod, so you might run into some problems. If you run into some problems, let the mod author know. You know, put it out on Bethesda so that way he can know about the bugs and the problems, everything like that. But you know, you can revert back to human form by using the Revert Form spell. That's our power that's in your inventory, and that's basically it, guys. I mean, let me see here. Like, known issues are switching spells while in combat. Combat tends to lock up your animations. So to get around that, try to always switch spells when your weapons are shielded. If this happens to you, just revert back and you'll be fine. If you revert back and your monster has low health, it's possible to make your health reach 0, and this is because the game sets you back to normal. It tries to keep up with the damage you have taken. So if you go from a creature with a 80 health or 800 health that took a bunch of damage to a player with 130, the game will try to give health below that number or below that to 0. And also, if you're in a werewolf, some transformations will glitch out and try to act like a werewolf transformation. I expect this to the way the game handles transformation in general. So it's a very finer, but I guess, you know, you can kind of like try to like, you know, go ahead and load up other save. Well, guys, you see how I activate the spell? It took some time for me to change and remove everything. So, you know, you kind of just gotta be patient. You know, don't force it, don't keep spamming it. It's activating its command. It's just gonna take time for you to be able to revert back to your human form. So guys, if you did like this video, leave a like, subscribe to your boy, and it's Mr. Itachi, and I am out, guys, and I'll see you next time. But also, guys, just want to let you know, please, when you're doing bug reports and everything, when you're trying to go ahead and, you know, report something on Bethesda for this guy, and, you know, when I send down the link below for you guys to check them out, go to Bethesda.net for the mods. Make sure you be specific as you can when reporting errors, okay? That's all I gotta say, guys. Peace out.